Hello guys, I am Nashu Bashu and in this video I will show you how to build my iron farm, which is simple, cheap, efficient and also easy to build. So first things first, credits to old guy who made the concept of tileable iron farm. So there will be a link of his video in the description, so make sure to watch him. And this is my iron farm. As you can see here, it is very simple and uses minimal resources. And here are some good things about this form. This form is unbreakable, which means it is immune to updates, and this form doesn't use any hopper minecart or entities to collect items. Instead, we use water stream and item aligning technique to collect your iron ingots. And as you saw there, we got some fresh iron. Speaking of iron, let's see the rates of this form. As you can see here, you can get 386 to 436 iron per hour. I know you may say I am lying, but actually I am not lying to you. Most genuine YouTubers say you can only get about 411 ingots per hour, but they use averages. But I have used the range, so it may be clear to you. So in today's video, I will only show you how to build one iron farm. So hopefully in future, I will show you how to stack this iron farm right next to each other. And maybe I can show you how to make two iron farms and share the same water stream in today's video. So you can wait for the next video and maybe subscribe my channel and help me out. And I want to point out one more thing on why you want to build this farm against any other farm. It's because it is so much simple that you can make two iron farms and have one water stream, and it will be still simple and easy for you. So basically we align the item with these glass pins so that it straight away end up in water streams without interacting with lava. So let me show you a live example. So here's our friendly golem who takes damage from the lava, and we can see how exactly the item gets into the water stream without interacting with lava. And the item straight up ended in the water stream. So it's that simple and easy to build as well. So here is the material list of the iron farm. So you can take a screenshot or pause the video and prepare your items. So I recommend to always have more items than the material list. So you need 14 stacks and 22 solid blocks, 57 walls, 1 stack and 8 cover blocks. So it can be any block. You can use solid blocks, transparent blocks, but I have used white stained glasses. So also you need 13 stacks and 8 signs, 20 beds, 20 villagers, 10 any kind of workstation, and another 10 any kind of workstation. And also you need infinite water source. You can just carry out 2 water buckets. And also 3 stacks and 24 glass panes, 57 pack rice. You can just use 4 pack rice. Let me show you there. Yeah, you can alternatively use 4 pack rice and some lava. And that's everything you need to build the iron farm. So let's do the tutorial. So you can build this on the ground or a little higher, but actually it doesn't matter. You can build it on the ground or high up than the ground. So you have to place a middle block. You can mark it by any other block. I use gold block. So this middle block will be the foundation and the center of the farm. So once you have this block, what you have to do is place 13 blocks on the side of this block. So come up right here, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And let's do that on this side also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let me break the grass block, and yeah, it should look like this. From here what you have to do is place 8 blocks on every single side of these blocks. So place 8 blocks like this, 8 blocks like this, and all the way to the end. So once you filled all that side with blocks, now what you have to do is come on this side and place another 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to continue all the way to the end, just like you did before. And after you filled all those blocks, now that it should look like this. So now come to the middle and let's mark out the northwest corner. So the best way to mark the northwest corner is to use a pumpkin. The top texture of the pumpkin will always show the northwest corner, as you can see there. So that block is northwest corner, so I'm gonna break that and replace it with a diamond block. Keep in mind that diamond block is just a marker block. You can use any blocks to mark out the northwest corner. It's up to you. And you also may think that we have one layer of extra solid blocks. So why we use that? It's because iron golems can sometimes pass through one village to another village, and hence the rates will be decreased. So we don't want that to happen. So here we go. So now we need to place some beds. To do that, we need a temporary platform. So make a temporary platform like this. Go for approximately like 16 blocks, and later we can break those blocks. Just a temporary blocks. I guess you will have that. And now we have to place some beds. Make sure you have 20 beds and you are above the middle block. You should mark those middle block and as well as the northwest corner. Place a bed like this, and this will be the middle bed, and from here see which side you have northwest corner. So in the northwest corner you have to place 4 beds, and in the northwest corner, that means opposite of northwest corner, you should place 5 beds. So we should in total have 10 beds. Now you should copy those temporary blocks like this. Now you should place those remaining 10 beds on top of these temporary blocks. And once you place those beds, you have to remove these blocks. If you didn't, then the golems will not spawn in these blocks, and again the rates will be slower. And now we need to cover our iron farm. So I use glass as a cover block, but you can use any block. It could be a solid block, half block, anything. It doesn't matter. As long as you have these blocks, no golems will escape from here. So just place some blocks like this along these axes and make it 3 high. 1, 2, and it should be 3 high. And do that for both sides. So now that our iron farm is fully covered such that no golems and water can escape this farm, now we are ready to place some walls. It could be any walls. I selected cobblestone walls because it looks pretty. And again I wanted to point out a little thing. This cobblestone wall will not block the golems from spawning. This will still allow the golems to spawn inside of this cobblestone wall, so that we can easily split out the golems. Any golems which spawn in this block will direct it to the northwest side. So it still has max spawning spaces. So now that we have our first layer completed, we have to make second layer, which will boost up the rates. So now we have to mark the center block, and again I use gold block to mark that out. So once you place the center block, everything is the same. Place 13 blocks right here, and place 8 blocks on the side of these blocks, and do that for every single block and that side as well, just as you did before. So now we have a fresh layer for the golems to spawn on. So we can cover this as well. Place some blocks like this, 3 blocks, and from here you can leave some blocks and directly place 3 blocks like that. But I like when it is fully covered up, so I will fill this up. Okay, so now I filled both sides. Now we have to place some cobblestone walls. You can use granite walls or any other wall type, but again, cobblestone is very pretty. I will like to see cobblestone walls in your iron farms. So now we have to do some interesting things. We have to place glass panes, which will align items and stop golems from clipping through blocks. So follow this pattern to place glass panes, one on there and leave a gap, another glass pane there, leave a gap, place a glass pane there. Now don't leave a gap, instead place another glass pane right next to it. And that's it, we have our pattern fully completed. Follow this pattern and fill this all the way to the end of this form. After you placed all those glass panes, it should look like this. If you build a iron farm high above the ground and another iron farm in the ground, and you have to run both farms simultaneously and collect the items in the same water stream, then the pattern of this glass pane will change. I will show that later in the video, but for now let's see how and why we place these glass panes in. First, the items will get aligned and fall in the water stream without interacting with lava, so that we use this glass pen. And also, sometimes if you place solid blocks like this, golems can spawn in northwest corner, and in the result they can spawn inside of those blocks, and sometimes they can clip through that block, and the villagers will no longer provide golems. Then your AFK time will be wasted, and I don't want that to happen. So use some glass pens so that you can save your golems. And lastly, build the exact same pattern of the glass pen on the other side as well. Okay, so after you fill both sides with glass pens, it should look like this. Now we have to fill some lava, so take out your signs and lava buckets. Okay, so now we have to place some signs in order to stop lava from flowing outside. A line of sign in this and that block, and start filling the signs. So now after you placed all those signs, it should look like this. A line of signs in this block and another line of sign in this block. So do that in this side and down as well, in this place and also in this place, just as we did before. So yeah, I filled all those signs. Now we have to place some lava. So take your lava bucket and place it like this. Leave 3 blocks, 1 2 3, and place a lava. Let the lava flow and leave another 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and place the lava bucket. And like this, continue to place some lava bucket. If you want, you can spam lava, but it will not be cheap. So yeah, do this for 4 times and you will have all the layer filled with lava, and do that in all 3 sides as well. Okay, so now we have to place some water, which is really simple and straightforward. Come on this side, place 2 water buckets like this, make some infinite water source and fill this layer, and that's it. And now if you see some blocks which is not covered with water, just place some water right here and it will be filled. So do this on this side and as well as on the down layer. So it is really simple and straightforward. So congratulations, all the construction side of this iron farm is completed. So now we have to get some villagers in this iron farm so that they can provide us with iron golems. So make sure you have 20 villagers and 10 different types of workstation. So now make a little platform for your villagers to stand on. So make it like this and it should be pretty much this height. So now you have to get yourself 10 villagers in this 1 into 1 platform and make sure they are locked with one trade. So in our case I will lock these 10 villagers in fletching table so that they cannot change any other profession. So place 10 villagers here and make sure you don't get so many nitwits so that you have less rates. So go ahead and do that. I will be back in a second. So I filled all those workstations for the villagers to work. Now you have to change your workstation. I use fletching table but now I have to use smithing table. And by the way, this format of villager placement and workstation placement is made by Golden Helmet. He is a very nice guy in the tech community, so credits to him. So I did these 2 platforms and now you should see iron golems spawning in the iron farm, as you can see there. For now all the iron will be falling in the void, so that we have to make a collection system for that iron. So now we have to make a water stream on both the sides. Come along here and place a temporary block right there, another temporary block there, and place yourself a block which you want to cover the water stream with, and just make yourself a little channel like this, and then break this to temporary block, fill this along the end, and we can place our water sources. Place a water source there, it should stop flowing right here. Now you have to take your packed ice or blue ice, any kind of ice, and place it here. And let's extend this pathway a little more. Okay, so now what you have to do is take your slab, place the slab right here, and take your fence gate and open it, and now place a water source right here. so that no iron can be stuck here and get despawned, and repeat that a couple of times. So now you can lead this water stream to any kind of storage system you wanted to, and make sure to make this water stream on that side as well, and the storage is totally up to you. And now I merged the both water stream together so that I can get all the iron in a single water stream. And there our iron golem spawn. As you can see, he will die eventually and drop his iron, and it will gradually make its way to the storage system. It can take a little longer if you have only one ice, but it will eventually make its way to the central storage, just like that. So now I can swap the glass block with a hopper, which can then point into a chest. So let me place a block right there, and let me swap this with a hopper and swap that block with a chest. And again, you can use anything to sort this iron and store this iron. It's totally up to you. So finally, I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please smash that subscribe button and share these videos to your friends, because it will help me a lot. And also check your guys video on how this form works, and if you have any questions you can ask that in the comment section, or else you can join Advanced Automation Discord server and ask your questions there. Both the link for the video and the Discord server will be in the description. Thanks for watching.